I 100% believe that you are more than what you do, that your job or your career is not your identity.
Jewelz of Jordan's owner, Gabrielle Jordan, spoke about starting her jewelry business at age 9.
We are joined by one of Amazon's best-selling authors, Gabrielle Jordan.
Gabrielle Jordan was just featured as one of ABC's Inspire Youth.
Gabrielle Jordan are here with us this morning.
My name is Gabrielle Jordan. I am almost 21 years old, and I am an entrepreneur, author, speaker, jewelry designer, and a mentor. When I was finding early success and stuff, I was excited about what I was doing, whether it was TV interviews or traveling. I felt very in it in those moments. I think after it would happen, I would feel either empty or like, okay, what I gotta do now? I was moving and operating as I should, but without knowing what I was doing. I didn't feel fulfilled after these experiences, particularly in speaking and certain interactions. Through my time of interviewing and PR and all that I've done, some of the questions I'm probably the most tired of would be how I got started or what it was like to be a young entrepreneur. I'm glad that people were interested in my story in that way, but I've answered it about 100 times. So around the time of 2013, 2014, I actually remember the day I felt like I was on the brink of some like emotional, physical turmoil. I woke up once again sluggish and just wanting to move and do things. And I sat on the very edge of my bed and just started thinking about like a timeline of my life when I'm helping people start a business. But why should you be doing it? Why should you continue to do it? Why do you feel like you have to do it? All these whys started flooding my brain. And this was like this moment of awakening where I realized that I had to answer these questions in order to actually realize my purpose. When people associate me with a young entrepreneur, honestly, it feels quite limited. That title, just young entrepreneur, is really but a fraction of who I am and what I have to offer. A lot of my innate gifts are tied to the creative process of jewelry making. But then as my world kind of shifted into becoming this like public figure, I guess, like speaker, author, these weren't things that I was necessarily super passionate about. It was very difficult for me as I was making that transition into this world where I was just kind of going with the flow. But if I hadn't recognized my unique value or recognize what it was that I had to offer, I think I would still be okay with just letting other people handle my work in my life. But as I started realizing what I had to offer, I became a lot more animate about offering it. And I became so much more focused on creating content and proactive about like creating curriculum and finding ways to address the needs of certain of young people. So if someone was to ask me when I was around 9 to 12 years old, what should I do to start a business, I would probably tell them to focus on the product or service. But I think if people were to ask me now, my response is far more about focusing on the purpose of why you're providing it.